Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. Now, in today's video I have another Australian whiskey for you, and this whiskey comes from from Corowa Distillery. Now, Corowa are based, as the name says, in Corowa, New South Wales, which is located down the southern end of the state, very close to the Murray River area. Today I am going to be reviewing for you a sample that I've been fortunate enough to have gotten from a good friend of mine. And this sample is the Mad Dog Morgans. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this right now. There we go. Now, as I mentioned, this is one of our New South Wales distilleries. This expression, being named Mad Dog Morgan, has actually been named after one of our, I guess, very famous Australian bushrangers. In terms of the whiskey itself, this has been aged in American oak that previously held muscat wine, and it has been bottled at 46% ABV. So that's one thing that pretty much gets me excited about this, is that ABV range. It is a range in the ABVs that I just really enjoy, and pretty much everything that I have tried so far at that range is usually quite spot on. So also, before we go any further, I have also created a Corowa Distillery playlist that has featured one of my other Corowa reviews. So I'll put a link down in the description below, and also the info card up the top, so that way you can have more access to, or easier access I should say, to those, to my Corowa reviews. I will have a few more of them coming in the future, so stay tuned for those. Alright, so moving along to the nose, let's see what we get. So cheers. Oh man, that is absolutely beautiful. So straight away that wine influence is there. It's got like a nice, like dry, like a dry spicy like red wine note to it. I'm actually finding it very similar to a Shiraz, but then you also get this nice balance of the spirit coming through as well. You're not getting a I guess the wine cask is not totally overpowering the actual spirit itself. There's an actual very nice balance to it. I'm getting also a very nice, like, charred oak, a little bit of smoke. There's a nice earth, like well-rounded earthiness coming along. Apple is definitely a very prominent note on this. There is a slight hint of vanilla, and I think I'm also getting like a touch of lemon, which I wasn't really expecting. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up a very subtle, like, lemon citrusy note going on. That's very interesting. Yeah, all right. Let's move along to the palate and let's see what we get. So cheers. Oh wow, the mouthfeel is really nice. It's bordering more like the, I guess, thin to medium side, but you get a good mouth coating. And one thing that I'm really enjoying from this as well, that I normally don't get from American oak, is there's a nice, like, white pepper that's coming through, and that's something that I usually find a lot more prominent in French oak. Again, there's a nice, like, red apple note that's coming through. I'm getting like a lot of grain influence as well. So there's like some nice cereal notes coming through, and that it's got some really nice flavor coming out of it. There's some nice vanilla, but kind of like a soft vanilla cream. I'm also getting a lot of towards the back end of the palate. There's also like a nice amount of, I guess, like burnt caramel that's coming along. So there's a little bit of a bitterness to it, but like a nice smoky sugary caramel that is absolutely fantastic. Probably moving along to the finish, I am getting more of those apple notes, that nice vanilla cream as well that's coming through. I guess towards the back end of the finish, that pepper note is coming up very nicely, and again some more of those like the caramel note, and actually like some more dried fruits as well. So I'm getting like hints of raisins, dried figs, all those kind of things. So I think that's probably been the one thing that I've enjoyed most about this whiskey, is like the evolution that it follows. There, I guess from the nose all the way through to the finish, you are getting something slightly different. There are certain characteristics that follow through, but again, there's something different at each stage, which just makes this I guess a very like well-rounded and very enjoyable whiskey at each stage that you are tasting. So guys, for the team, for yeah, this is the team of you guys there at Corowa. Um, Great job on the Mad Dog. That is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to try the other samples that I have, and also to try the future releases that you guys have coming out. Now, I guess moving along to the housekeeping section, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me on my journey so far, and if you're new to the channel, then please consider hitting that bell notification and the subscription button as well, so that you can stay up to date with all future content. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS.